I'd begin by looking first at how you got what you needed to get in order to get stoned or drunk or whatever. Okay, it's really as simple as what are your avenues of access to the drugs of use or abuse. Okay, and you're going to need to cut them off as much as humanly possible. And that's why all of the people in treatment get the same message about old relationships. Sorry, you got to cut off your friends. You got to cut off the people who were dealing to you. You got to cut off the people who were using with you. And I'm sorry to tell it, but you got to cut off the people who were giving you permission to use, who didn't care whether you used all that much, because they're not a safe environment for you to be in anymore. And that would be one of many components to this that would include such things as you're going to need to undertake other activities where using is not particularly easy or comfortable. One of our programs is a DWI court project here. A lot of these guys can't drive anymore, or most of them can't drive anymore because their licenses have been pulled. We give them bus pass therapy because, in fact, the majority have alcohol dependence and it constitutes a disability. I am justified in writing a physician's authorization for a discounted bus pass. So they pay a nominal amount of money and they have a year-long bus pass. Now we give them a meeting schedule, so they're going back and forth to AA meetings and NA meetings all day long. It's very difficult to drink or use on the bus. It's far too public an environment. No, it's not a particularly pleasant environment in which to use. And when you get to the end of your bus ride, you are at an AA meeting or you're at your place of work where you need to be. So that's an example of constructing your day schedule in such a way that it's not particularly a fertile zone for using or recovering. And the plan tries wherever possible to box you in with your own cooperation in this. Is to say, I want you to have the experience of living without the alcohol or the drugs for an extended period of time, adapting to what that feels like, which will include huge amounts of boredom, and having a plan for management of the boredom. You're going to have to be taking on activities that up till now seem to you really lame, just in order to be able to deal with and overcome that very seductive route to usage, which is sitting around feeling bored.